Parashat Mikets. We have 4 parashiot in Humash Bereshit that are speaking mainly about Yosef. We are in the second one, Parashat Mikets, and it's very interesting to look at Yosef's life, and we can learn so much from it. But the 2 main things that I would like to point out is Yosef Emuna and his payment. If we see since a young age, Yosef is sticking up for his weak brothers, and he's like telling his father, the other brothers are not treating those other brothers fairly, and he gets himself in trouble for that, and then he has the dreams, which causes a lot of hate, and then of course he was sold to other people, to being taken to another country, not even knowing if he'll see his family ever again. And then while he's in a different country, Hashem puts him up. He's in charge of his master's house, and sure enough, the wife of his master is asking him to do stuff, and he's refusing, although he could have probably make up any excuse to just justify what he wanted to do, like if he would want to do, but he chose to stick to the right thing, and he told her, this is not right for me to do it, and with all the threats that was upon him, he just left. And interestingly enough, he paid, being at least at the beginning, for that 10 years in jail. And nevertheless, we see that Yosef doesn't give up. He still sticks to Hashem, holds his Emuna tight, and for us just to understand, it's like someone that has a business that's working very well and makes money and he's comfortable, and then he goes, he learns about Shabbat, how important it is, how many times, 12 times in the Torah, Hashem says, please keep Shabbat, keep Shabbat, keep Shabbat. He makes a decision to keep Shabbat, and apparently Shabbat is Mekora Beracha, is the source of blessings. And for 10 years he can make money. He can make a normal living. It's a very difficult when a person comes and asks that question. It's a very difficult way to answer. But from here we see what happened with Yosef. And this week's parasha, what we read is Hashem, creates a situation when Paro needs help, and then Yosef was able to provide the help that Paro needed. And then when was the time for Yosef to being like, when it's almost like when he paid his dues, then he's ready to be the king. How does it happen? It says "Vayritzuhu min habor, vaygalach vayhalef simlotav vayamod lifnei Paro." So it says they rushed him out of jail, and they shaved him, they changed his clothing, and he is standing in front of Paro. And from then on, Kadosh Baruch Hu put his grace, Yosef's grace, in the eyes of Paro, and until that sentence that he tell him, "Ata tiyeh al beti," you are going to be in charge of my home, ve'al picha yishak kol ami, and whatever comes out of your mouth, my nation will do. He's talking about the Egyptians. This is the most important nation back then. So again, we see that may we don't come in front of those and have to deal with those difficulties, but remember the thing that we learn from Yosef is having a solid Emuna, and Be'ezrat Hashem we should be able to see the payment as quickly as possible. And on that note, I wish you all Shabbat Shalom.